the Antichrist. A name that sends shivers down the spine, a figure that embodies the ultimate evil. Throughout history, this name has been whispered in fear, a symbol of deception and malevolence, a name whispered in fear. The Antichrist is not just a figure of legend, but a representation of the darkest aspects of human nature. It is a name that has transcended time and culture, becoming a universal symbol of dread, a figure shrouded in mystery. Cloaked in shadows, the Antichrist is often depicted as a being of immense power and cunning, capable of leading even the most faithful astray. This enigmatic presence has fueled countless stories and myths. Across cultures and religions, the Antichrist represents the ultimate evil, a being destined to deceive and lead humanity astray. From ancient texts to modern interpretations, this figure has been a constant reminder of the battle between good and evil. But what if you came face to face with this harbinger of doom? Imagine the terror and the challenge of confronting such a powerful adversary. How would you react? What would you do? What if you had to confront the Antichrist's lies and temptations, the allure of power, the seduction of false promises, and the overwhelming sense of dread? These are the trials that one must face when standing against such a formidable foe. This is the story of Tamim al-Dari, a man who faced that very challenge, a tale of bravery, faith, and the struggle against overwhelming darkness. Tamim's encounter with the Antichrist is a story that has been told and retold through the ages. This tale, passed down through generations, is more than just a story. It is a lesson, a warning, and a testament to the enduring power of faith and courage. It reminds us that even in the darkest times there is hope. It's a reminder of the constant battle between good and evil, faith and doubt, that rages within us all. This eternal struggle is not just a myth, but a reality that we all face in our own lives. It's a journey into the heart of darkness, where one man's courage and belief are tested by the ultimate deceiver. Tamim's story is a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and the triumph of the human spirit. Join us as we delve into the extraordinary encounter of Tamim al-Dari and the Antichrist. Discover the lessons, the challenges, and the enduring legacy of this timeless tale. Prepare to be inspired and awed by a story that transcends time and space. Tamim al-Dari was a companion of the Prophet Muhammad, a man known for his piety and unwavering faith. He lived in a time when Islam was still new, spreading across the Arabian Peninsula. Tamim was a beacon of light, his actions reflecting the Prophet's teachings. He was a man of the people, known for his kindness, wisdom, and courage. One day, Tamim heard whispers of a strange and disturbing being, held captive on a distant island. This being, people said, possessed unusual powers and claimed to be a prophet. Some even whispered that he was the Antichrist, the Dajjal spoken of in their faith. Intrigued and driven by his desire to seek truth, Tamim resolved to find this island and confront this mysterious figure. Gathering a small group of trusted companions, Tamim set sail. The journey was fraught with danger. Storms raged, threatening to shatter their ship against the waves. Supplies dwindled, and fear gnawed at the edges of their hope. But Tamim, his faith a steady compass, urged them onward. Days turned into weeks as they sailed into uncharted waters. Just when their spirits were about to break, they spotted it, a desolate, mist-shrouded island, as if torn from a nightmare. An unsettling silence hung in the air, broken only by the crashing of waves against the rocky shore. Despite the ominous atmosphere, Tamim felt a strange pull towards the island, a sense of destiny calling him forward. As they cautiously approached the island, the air grew heavy with a palpable sense of dread. The island seemed to exude an aura of despair, its very existence an affront to the natural order. The only sign of life was a fortress, dark and imposing, perched atop the highest cliff. With hearts pounding, they made their way towards the fortress. Each step was laden with a growing sense of unease, as if they were stepping into the belly of a beast. They were about to come face to face with something ancient, something powerful, and something utterly unknown. Their faith, their courage, was about to be put to the ultimate test. Inside the fortress they found a dungeon, and within that dungeon a figure. He was chained, but even in his confinement an aura of unsettling power emanated from him. His eyes, burning with unnatural intensity, seemed to pierce through Tamim, reading his very soul. This, Tamim knew, was no ordinary man. "Who are you?" Tamim asked, his voice surprisingly steady. The figure smiled, a chillingly empty expression that sent shivers down Tamim's spine. "Some call me the Dajjal," he said, his voice smooth as silk yet laced with an underlying current of menace. "But you can call me guide, teacher, savior." Section 6, A Test of Faith. This is a tale of profound trials and unwavering belief, a story that has echoed through the ages. The figure, claiming to be the Dajjal, spoke of wonders he could perform, miracles that defied the natural order, of knowledge and power he possessed. He boasted of secrets that could unravel the mysteries of the universe. He tempted Tamim and his companions with promises of wealth, power, and even life everlasting. The allure of such promises was almost irresistible. He claimed he was more than a man, a being of immense power and wisdom, a being closer to God, sent to guide humanity to a new era of enlightenment. His words were like a siren's call, sent to guide humanity to a new era of enlightenment. He painted a picture of a utopia, a world free from suffering and pain. He pointed to the chains that bound him. These chains, he claimed, were the only thing holding him back from unleashing his full potential. "These are the chains of disbelief," he said, his voice echoing with a mix of sorrow and anger, his voice dripping with false sincerity. He urged them to break these chains, to free him and in turn free themselves. "Break these chains, acknowledge me, and you shall be free from the shackles of your limited existence." The promise of freedom was tantalizing, but Tamim, his faith deeply rooted, saw through the Dajjal's deception. His heart, fortified by unwavering belief, recognized the truth. He recognized the poison hidden beneath the honeyed words, the sweet promises that masked a deadly intent, the darkness masked by a veneer of light. In the end, it was Tamim's faith that shielded him from the Dajjal's sinister allure. Section 7. The Antichrist Deception. "You speak of wonders and offer temptations," Tamim countered, his voice echoing in the cavernous space, "but your words ring hollow, your promises reek of deceit." The Dajjal's eyes narrowed, the pleasant mask momentarily slipping. "You are a man of faith, Tamim al-Dari," he hissed, "but even faith can be eroded by doubt." He conjured illusions, vivid and enticing, playing on their deepest desires and fears. He showed them visions of a world ravaged by famine and war, a world on the brink of collapse. Then he presented another vision, a world of peace and abundance, a world where he reigned supreme. "Choose wisely," the Dajjal whispered, his voice a seductive murmur. "Your choice will determine the fate of humanity." Section 8. Escape from the island. Tamim and his companions found themselves caught in a maelstrom of doubt and temptation. The Dajjal's powers were real, his deceptions dangerously alluring. But Tamim, drawing strength from his faith and the teachings of the Prophet, refused to yield. He knew that true faith meant resisting the allure of easy answers and false promises. He turned his back on the Dajjal, urging his companions to do the same. Furious, the Dajjal raged against his chains, his powers lashing out in a tempest of dark energy. But Tamim and his companions escaped the island, the Dajjal's frustrated roars echoing in their ears. They left the island behind, a cursed speck on the horizon, forever tainted by the presence of the Antichrist. Section 9. A Timeless Warning. Tamim al-Dari's encounter with the Antichrist stands as a testament to the enduring power of faith in the face of ultimate evil. This story, deeply rooted in ancient lore, has been passed down through generations, each retelling adding layers of meaning and significance. It is not just a tale of fear and confrontation, but one of resilience and unwavering belief. The Antichrist, a figure shrouded in mystery and dread, represents the ultimate challenge to one's faith and moral compass. It reminds us that doubt and temptation are not sins, but rather opportunities to strengthen our resolve and deepen our connection with the divine. In moments of uncertainty, we are given the chance to reflect, to seek guidance, and to emerge stronger. The story of Tamim al-Dari is a powerful reminder that faith is not a static state, but a dynamic journey, filled with trials and tribulations that test our inner strength and commitment. This tale, passed down through generations, serves as a stark warning against the dangers of blind faith and the seductive nature of evil. It cautions us to remain vigilant, to question the world around us, and to seek the truth with a discerning heart. Blind faith can lead us astray, making us susceptible to deception and manipulation. The story encourages us to cultivate a faith that is both strong and wise, one that can withstand the allure of false promises and the threats of malevolent forces. It reminds us to be vigilant, to question, and to hold fast to the truth even in the darkest of times. In a world filled with uncertainties and challenges, the story of Tamim al-Dari serves as a beacon of hope and guidance. It teaches us that true faith is not about blind acceptance, but about seeking understanding and clarity. By questioning and exploring, we can uncover deeper truths and strengthen our spiritual foundation. For the battle between good and evil is not fought on distant islands or in shadowy fortresses, but within the very hearts of humankind. It is within our own hearts that we must confront our fears, our doubts, and our temptations. The story of Tamim al-Dari reminds us that the true battleground is within, and that our greatest victories are those won over our own inner struggles. By embracing this timeless warning, we can navigate the complexities of life with courage and wisdom. To explore more stories of faith, courage, and the human spirit, subscribe to our channel and embark on a journey of enlightenment. Join us as we delve into the rich tapestry of human history, uncovering tales that inspire and uplift. Together we can learn from the past, understand the present, and build a brighter future. Subscribe now and be a part of this enlightening journey.